October Fest, right? We are here, Q4. So for me, this is a very personal time of the year. September, but just technically we're not in October yet. But this is kind of a turning point for many of us. Decisions, 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 right? Q4 is the home stretch for 2023, as is always for every year that passes by. And the difference between winners, in my opinion, and movers and shakers is massive action. Massive action. I'm repeating that again, massive action. There are those that wait until January to actually say, you know what? I am going to finally do it. You actually earmark it now, but you wait for January to actually execute. That's fine. Does that work out well for you? That's my question. Are you able to execute post holidays? Why I say that the way I say that and why I pause. Majority of the population, they don't. In fact, come January 1st, 2024, or every year that passes by, you put yourself in a predicament by starting late. New year, new me. For me, that's garbage. That doesn't work. New Year's resolutions, just that terminology, those 2 words, 3 words. It's not a resolution, in my opinion. It's a lifestyle. It's a choice. It's one that you create for yourself and ask yourself, is this sustainable through the entire year? Which is why, for me, intermittent fasting is a way of lifestyle. And I posted a short, one of my YouTube shorts. I actually talk about intermittent fasting. Just in that short, I mentioned it. There's a comment there, scientifically proven that doesn't work any better than any other diet. You're right. I responded to the comment. Intermittent fasting is not a magical pill. It's not a formula. It's not a cheat code. Really, it's a mixture of time-restricted eating, meaning that you wake up in the morning, you don't put food in your system, you wait. You prolong your first meal later in the day. Whether that's at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, I typically, most times, it's 12 o'clock or 2 o'clock mark for me. These days, I'm not doing the long 18, 20-hour fasts because for me, I want to focus more on protein intake. And I feel like that I need to spread my protein meals out earlier in the day so I can consume a little bit more protein. And that's really where I personally surround my meals. I build off of protein. But for anyone beginning their journey, especially going into the happy holidays, and you know consciously that you are going to be making bad food choices, and you just give yourself a pass, right? Like, it's the holidays, haha. Let's drink good wine. Wine is healthy for you, sure. I think an average glass of wine has about 150 calories, give or take, 120, 180. One glass, okay? Now you do the math. And is your output, your caloric expenditure, are you burning enough calories? Have you earned your meals, your cheat meals? There's no such thing as cheat day, I think. There is no such thing as a cheat day. You may earn the right to enjoy all things in moderation, which is how I live my lifestyle, which is intermittent fasting allows me that, which is why I think that going into the happy holiday season, making good decisions, smart decisions, being wise with your food choices starts now. Think about that for a second. If you can make a conscious effort to have some sort of a plan going into Q4, this is the final week of September, folks. Many of us begin the countdown for the new year starting October. Christmas trees go up. You start to spend a little bit of money. You've saved it up for the last finish home run stretch of the year. You spend a little bit more. You go out a little bit more. You drink a little bit more. But if you are conscious to attack Q4 as strategically as you can, you're going to. Even I am not perfect, but I'll tell you this: intermittent fasting gives me a lot of the flexibility. So even if I was to blow my calories and go a little over, by the time I get to that point where you gorge and just overeat, you don't really feel like eating a whole lot after fasting. Honestly, you're full. So if you do a 16-hour fast, which is typically my average fasting window, or 18-hour fast, there's 24 hours in a day, right? You decide how much of that you want to fast and when do you eat. Assuming you're getting 8 hours of sleep, that leaves you 18 plus 8. What is the math there? Why am I struggling? 26. That's not the right math. Let's just say you fast 18 hours and you sleep 6 hours. Or this is where I was going with this. You break down your windows. Let's just say you get 8 hours of sleep. Typically, that's a great amount of sleep. And you fast 16 hours. There we go. I got my math right. I'm not going to edit this, by the way. Multitasking, talking, recording, and you sleep 8 hours, and you have 16 hours in the day. So you decide of those 16 hours when you want to eat. So something along those lines. So you can fast for 12 hours, 14, 16. The magic window supposedly is 16. So I can typically fast 16 hours and be really good. And I break my meals, my first meal with fruits, maybe a light protein snack such as egg whites, eggs, spinach, turkey, just easy on the stomach. And maybe right before my workout, I may take a carb meal such as oatmeal and whey protein, whey isolate. I'm lactose intolerant, but kind of gives you an idea. Throw some bananas in your oatmeal. Just giving you some ideas, folks, just off the cuff here. And when you do go out to your social gatherings, your family events, and I'm not a big holiday guy, meaning like I don't get too carried away by the promises and the joys. I'm more even keel. I like to observe other people celebrate. I'm just weird like that, if you want to call it weird. I know I am not the only one though. It's a bit overrated. In fact, I can't wait for the holidays to be over. But that's just me because 365 days out of the year, I'm just grateful for every day. I'm grateful that I woke up today. I've lost friends. I'm at a stage where I am seeing people deteriorate, their health go sideways. Health conditions are arising more common than ever before in this generation. It doesn't matter if I'm a Gen Xer, and I'm a Gen Xer, but I'm seeing a lot of people dropping dead. Health issues because of lack of health care and being conscious about your health. Health is wealth. Food is medicine. Food is medicine. Intermittent fasting helps me improve my relationship with food. What I put in my system, all of a sudden, I give it great importance of what it does inside me, how it affects my mind, and what's really going through your bloodstream. I even check my alcohol levels these days, and I don't drink as heavy as I used to. I do save it for the holidays. On occasion. On occasion. I can finish a bottle of wine. I think it's pretty easy. But these days, it's a gentleman's swag, right? I like to enjoy the drink, every sip, you know? It's truly how I enjoy my wine, my liquor, my beer, food. Once again, it's a lifestyle. So if you have been following a program from the start of the year, intermittent fasting is sustainable. It's very sustainable through the entire year. I can stay lean 365 days because of intermittent fasting. Now, again, there's no scientific formula that says that this is the best method, and I'm not claiming that this is it. I've tried every diet style out there, folks. 1 meal a day. It's called OMAD. 1 meal a day. OMAD. The acronym, if you didn't know what that stands for. I've done 2 meals a day. Typically, intermittent fasting, you can do 2 big meals and get most of your supplements in there. For me, at least. Maybe a snack in the middle there, somewhere within your eating window. I do full days of eating. I mix it up. But 7 days a week, I would probably do intermittent fasting 3 to 4 days. 3 to 4 days, just to kind of level set my caloric intake. If I've overeaten the night before, the day before. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's a good life out here. Good food. Some of the best restaurants and chefs in the world are here. And I know that next day, hey, I gotta dial it back. Intermittent fasting is very, very easy to adhere to, and kind of resets your whole metabolic system, your digestive tracts. And really, I am very productive, as I have mentioned before, when I'm not eating, when I'm not focusing on eating. So, tying it all back to Q4 of any year, we all, whether it's a relationship you're ending, whether it's a relationship for a season, whether it's a new year, new me, and this is how I want to look like next year, don't wait for January, February. In fact, if you wait till January to start and take massive action, there's a good chance that you probably won't start till March. Because there's a post-holiday fog and the holiday blues, right? We all come back to reality 2 weeks into the new year. Things have a different energy about them. The Christmas trees are dead. Everyone's cleaning out the holiday stuff, right? Kind of a depressing feeling in the air. On the flip side, we're all getting ready to launch for the holiday season right now, right? Like the festivities, and I went to the grocery store and I can see the Halloween. We haven't even gone to Halloween. Woo! Right? That's also technically a cheat week. Trick or treat, right? Listen, I'm not a Grinch. I could sound like one. I'm not a big holiday guy. I could sound like one. I partake. I just like seeing other people happy. And when they're happy, it makes me happy. But if I am one, I like staying indoors. I'm an extrovert, but I'm very much an introvert. I love staying indoors. Maybe catching out on some Cobra Kai, Karate Kid, my era. Martial arts is my background. I love stuff like that. Fast and Furious series, catching up on the latest Netflix shows that I have missed, and I haven't binge watched anything. I like enjoying my drink at home, relaxing, catching up on sleep. Jesus Christ. Sleep is a privilege if you can get 8 hours. Number 8 at the back. There. Why am I? It's all weird. Wait. Weird that I even did that. I'm not going to edit it. This gives you an opportunity to kind of get to know me. My guy is there. Back there. Kobe Bryant. My dude. There's a definition of being a winner and self-improvement and being the best version of yourself. That's who I looked up to. And prior to that, it was Michael Jordan. Mamba mentality was really Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, in my opinion, enhanced the mentality. You can't take it away because they're both brothers. So if you want to talk smack, go ahead. But they both respected each other, and it's also a reminder life is short. January 26th, 2020 is exactly when Kobe Bryant passed away. 26 days after the new year. I mean, I still cry till this day of his death. And I'm gonna post videos of where I was that day, what I was doing, and one of my goals is to connect with a lot of the Mambas out there like myself that's doing the good work of the mentality. I'm a byproduct of the Mamba mentality. It's in my DNA to keep working, to put in the work. Because it's rewarding. When you start winning, it's rewarding. Your nutrition game. When you start winning that battle, man, you're gonna feel like you've unlocked a superpower, a code within your system that you always had, but you didn't tap into it. So the time is now to find that code, decode it. We all have it. We all have it. And really, it's the fear of unlocking the unknown. Like I said in my other video, why the beginning of self-improvement can most often be the most difficult. Whether you start today, tomorrow, 1 week from now, 30 days from now, 6 months from now, 9 months, 1 year, that inner voice will come back and always kill you. You either let it kill you or you kill it by beginning your journey. I encourage you all to start your self-improvement journey, whatever that is, whatever that looks like. And I know for most people, they'd like to eat better, sleep better, drink more water, get a routine, and most importantly, transform the mind, body, right, spirit. You're going to be unrecognizable by the time January 2024 and so forth begins. And if you want to get ahead of everyone, start now. Start this afternoon. Start tomorrow morning. Go ahead. Have that last meal. Go ahead. Like whatever you want to gorge with. But make a deal that your time to make a mark in history begins tomorrow, tonight. And don't tell anyone that you're doing it. Just start. Put yourself in a position to win. Just start. You will thank your future self. So, happy holidays in advance. Let's not get comfortable. Do the work. Mamba out.